Their story is one of the proof that just give yourself a chance, same as Dave. He gave himself a chance to be there and meet those wonderful ladies. You will never know what will happen. Anything is possible as long as you're there and give a moment to be happier in this arrival. And also, when it comes to, since Dave had, when it comes this time of COVID, what we can do right now is to help and be grateful for what we have and stay positive. That is why, guys, if you were
We have a very
touched,
special
if you
video for you here
feel
today.
that you can do as much, uh, I'm sorry. So yes, you may send your donation to the GoFundMe by clicking the link below, located below the video. The link is there, no matter where you are watching. Every small amount can make a big difference. Thank you so much, guys, for helping, and your donation will be appreciated. God bless us all, and God bless you to those who can help and extended their hands for Dave's wife and 3 daughters. And for now, I would like to tell you that don't waste your time by just imagining and wishing of the things that you desire or you dream of. You have to take action and make it possible and make it happen, guys. So for tonight, I can now say that please help as much as you can. Um, it's with from the bottom of your heart, with a heartwarming experience, and touched that Dave will have experienced. Okay, right now, here is our first message is from Dennis. Okay. What is this week travel update for August? Dennis, thank you so much for watching and for the first message or every message, guys. For now, our August tour is still tentative, though locally in the Philippines, it's looking good. So for now, we're still waiting for the approval or for the government in the Philippines to announce that they will reopen soon. But hopefully, we're praying that they will reopen sooner than August. So for now, we still don't have the exact or the fixed decision yet. Here is from Gary. Will the August tour be pretty normal with the events, both socials, number of women attending and such, or adjustments must likely need to be made? Yeah. Actually, Gary, for now, we don't have or our affiliate office, the affiliate office in the Philippines didn't give us any information yet since we want to make sure to get to have Philippines reopen first and then figure out or get set some arrangements before we could let you know as to what would be the changes or is it still the same. We are hoping that by the time they will reopen, it would be most likely the same as the original or same as before. But let's just expect that there might be at least a little changes during the social night events. But for now, don't worry ahead of time when the tour resumes, we will let you know what would be the possibilities, what would be the itineraries or any details that will help you during the event. Here is from Danny. Do Filipinas get jealous if I'm friendly with my ex-wife? She's the mother of my children and we are at least civil with each other. Could that cause a problem. Yes, Danny, it might she will get jealous, of course, as long as you know boundaries, as long as you make her understand or give her assurance that it will never be an issue, as long as even if you are close with the mother, of course, with your ex-wife, you still prioritize or give importance to her comments or to her opinions or to what she feels. Be observant, be sensitive of the feeling of a woman, especially in the Philippines, Filipino women, because they are observant too, they're attentive, we are quite anxious because even if no matter how you say that we are pretty like that, but in our minds or in our hearts there's still some insecurities that we have. Just make sure that you made her assured that she is the one. Yeah. So don't worry, it will not be a big problem as long as you understand or you make conversations with the issue. As soon as possible, don't as soon as possible you have to explain or you have to talk to this matter, to make sure that it won't get bigger in the near future and yeah, in the future. Here is from Ed Beck. Hello, Ed. How are you? He said, it is very frustrating to all of us who wants to badly to get to the Philippines to meet the special lady. Every day of every week, there is no change about the borders reopening. Are we supposed to wait another year with no hope of the borders ever reopening? What if anything can your agency do to help us men get there to the Philippines? Please help us. And as much as we can do, we would love you to send it, to send you all to the Philippines just to meet all the wonderful ladies. But since we are abiding by the law, we are not allowed to do any possible illegal thing for the Philippines. So, yeah, all we can do is wait for Philippines to reopen. As soon as Philippines will reopen, we were going to investigate or know every possible ways we can do for you we can do to make it happen, to make it possible for you to travel. We just as for now, Philippines are still very strict regarding the travel protocols and health issues, since as you can see, Philippines can only handle only limited amount of travelers due to cases and the medical issues, or the hospital cannot accommodate a lot of people, same as here in America. It's not like the same as how fast and innovated America is, unlike in the Philippines. That is why they're still very strict. Though with their locally that we've been receiving local government units that they are now in still in community quarantine, but they're loosening up and opening up little by little. So at least it's a good thing. Yeah. Yay. Here is from Super One. Be nice to have the CEO and Rona one day have him talk. Yes, of course. John, John has been a very a great president of our agency. Of course, he's been through this business a lot. He has been a lot of couples that we are proud. Um, and of course, we are here to help as much as we could. So just give us a call, and if you're interested, thank you so much. And Stay safe and stay patient until Philippines will be reopened. Here is from Nathan. I see a lot of negative videos about Filipinas online, and it seems like many are looking to get out of their country. How can I tell if the woman is honest or not? Yes, Nathan. It's not just in the Philippines, but all over the world. If you there is a scammer, as long as you take precaution. In the Philippines, yeah, there it sometimes it became an issue to some other women in online scammers and any other issues or um, different women that they just wanted to have money to get a money from foreigners. But as long as you can be precautious, like you will know a woman, especially when meeting them in person. It's when you date a woman, just know her, be observant, talk to her eye to eye contact, and see how would be the reactions. It's not just by any situations can be possible as a hint or a red flag. It depends on how you do the conversation or what would be the conversation like. And when it comes to family, when it comes to financial, as long as for the if you're online, if you meet them online first, it's not a good start of relationship when the money involved. What we can advise you is to know the person by her family, by experience, by opinions of life, opinions of family, financially, or future plans, and then see where it goes when you meet her in person. If it would be a red flag if she is asking too much money or asking too much like material things. Because when it comes to serious relationship, when Filipino women, when she's sincere or honest, she tends to know you more personality, how you reacts on bad situation, good situation, jokes, or um, future plan together, like that. So it would be wonderful and more secure to meet the women in person rather than just keep on sending letter or meeting them online. But friendship online is still good. Don't lose hope. Don't close opportunities or possibilities. You just need to meet them and give yourself a chance and give the woman a chance to show her sincerity and her honesty. Here's from Mark B. I can't wait to get back to Cebu. My fiance is from Lapu-Lapu. Wow, Mark, thank you so much. Yes, it's been wonderful. And Lapu-Lapu is, I think, they're under quarantine. So, yep, all you can do, Mark, is be patient. Don't while you are waiting for Philippines to reopen, don't just feel stranded. Make yourself happy and stay positive, and at least make your life more meaningful. Here is from David. So much should a man, I mean, sorry, how much should a man budget for 2 weeks in the Philippines? Yes, David. I would say that based on our clients' input, yeah, they usually spend less than $100 per day, depending on your lifestyle or expenses. So 2 weeks would be at least 1,400. Yeah, for at least. So it's this depending Philippine. You can get Airbnb for cheaper price. Hotels are also cheap, and dating is also cheap. With that's 100 bucks is more than enough, including with the tips and some extra expenses. Here is from Tony. How do the women get message from the guys? Yes, Tony. So you can they can get a message from you when first you are sending her letter, and then your letter will be directly to our directed to our to the affiliate offices, and then affiliate offices will going to send her the letter depending on her convenient, such as if she has internet connection, she at least can receive it via social media like Messenger, Facebook, or Viber like that. Or sometimes if they mostly they don't have internet connection, so what the affiliate office would do is to send her via phone message. Because as you all know, or maybe some might not know, Philippines is not like the same in US that we paid monthly here, so we don't have to have problem receiving any messages or any call. But unlike the Philippines, they have prepaid load. So if you don't have a load, you can receive message, but you cannot send message. So you have to go to the store and load and do the prepaid load. Then it will be expire for at least 5 days like that. And the next following days, it's up to you. If you have money to buy a prepaid load, then good. If not, then just wait for the salary to come or blessings to come for you to get a load again. So it's not easy because priority comes first. Yeah. Here is from Frank. Have the jeepneys reopened in Cebu yet? I love riding on those. I believe in Cebu it's not yet open. They are only allowing taxi and public private vehicle, and I think limited only for the jeepney. Yeah, but in Cebu, they are all working and operating. Here is from Jesse. How does healthcare work for foreigners in the Philippines? What if I get sick out there? Yeah. Healthcare in the Philippines is not as standardized or is not as good as here in US, but at least you can get there is a good and high tech also hospitals in the Philippines, though it's not as much as rooms, and it's not as much as convenient compared to here in US. But still, you can get a good hospital in the Philippines. Yeah. So, but we haven't heard. I hope, Jesse, that won't happen to you and never have been happen to our clients. So let's just stay positive and you don't worry, you will be taken care of. Here is from Rav. Will Philippine women marry Indian men? Yes, of course, Rob. It's not about okay. It's not about the race, or it's not about the color, it's not about where you are from. It's about the relationship, it's about who you are in person, and it's about your personality. Because no matter how good looking you are outside, no matter how what color or what would attitude would be, if you are not if you won't take good care of a woman, or especially a Filipino women, or if you won't give your honesty, sincerity, and loyalty to them, it will never work. So that's why Filipino women, when it comes to marriage, they wanna make it sure that the relationship will last a lifetime. In marriage, Philippine marriage is not by just committed into marriage itself, but also, but also to the man itself. So there's never been a divorce, and marriage is a union, a sacred union of between two people, and it should be wonderful. It should be blessed. So that's why, Rav, don't worry if you're an Indian. If Just be yourself. Just make sure that you gave your sincerity, honesty, and love to the women. Here is Colin. Hello, I hope you are doing well. The ladies attending this AFA show social events prefer potential partners from the US, Australia, UK, Canada, but not from Southeast Asian countries. No, Collins, it's not. Though we've been receiving a lot of numbers from US, Ukraine, Australia, and Canada, but as long as the clients, as long as you guys are participating, be there and meet those women. They're not looking for your for who where you are. It's just that when you are to other country, if it's they're not familiar with those country, just make sure to introduce your family. Because Filipino women, when it comes to dating, it's a risk. It's risky for them because, of course, I don't know where country where you are. I don't know the location. I'm not sure if I am secured when it comes to traveling with you, and when it comes to live with you in in that country that we are not familiar with. We just want to ask you to give us assurance, give us security that we need for us to be more courageous. And Asia, or the country where you are is not important. It's about who you are. It's about your personality. It's about how you take care and assure her that she will be in good hand, that she will be taken care of, that you will not going to abandon or take advantage of her. Yes. So just let her know. Once you date her, let her know that I'll live in this country. You can Google my address and see, because some other also live in like an isolated area. So just let her know what would be her experience when she will go with you and live with you in your country. Let her imagine that, get her ready emotionally and mentally as to what would be her experience like, what would be her life like with you in your house and your country. Yes. Here is from Super One. Miss Universe 1969, 1973, 2015, 2018. Title holders, sorry to hear, Miss Philippines 2020. Fell short. She was really pretty. Is she available? 128512. Let me, Super One. I can't pull up her account because I don't have my. It's not possible for me right now, Super One. But if you wanted more information from me, you can email me at afacebu.rona@gmail.com, or call me at 623-570-8505. Yes, we have been lucky and wonderful, and of course, beautiful deep inside and in a unique way. So thank you so much for appreciating those. Here is from Antonio. The women that are not married that have had their profile moved upon request, are they still with there, or and what does that mean? If their profile is removed, that means either she's engaged, married, or for personal reason. Yeah. So there will never be a married woman in our site. That is why before her site is being updated or being visible to our website, we they need to show more documentations and IDs that she is legally single. Here's from Nicholas. Does Filipinas who are 20 years or more younger than their husband ever feel like they're being judged out by public or other peoples that sees them? No, Nicholas. Filipino women at the age of 18 and above or 20 and above are matured, more than mature than the guys locally. 20 years age gap is not a big difference. It's never been an issue, and it has been accepted by the people. Yeah, because it's a matter of security, it's a matter of stability that you can offer. It's and the relationship. In the Philippines, there are non we are non-judgmental people. We just want to know you, who you are, and not by age. Yes. Here is from Kevin Williams. Can you tell me why most young Filipino women say that their profile age does not matter? Are they looking for someone older to take care of them, or do they really like older men and are looking to date men who are older? Age doesn't matter. It means that how old, how young you are, as long as you're sincere, as long as you are true, honest of what you feel about them, then they're open for any possibilities. They don't want to set limitations. They don't want to close windows of possibilities or chances to meet you. That's the reason why age does not matter. And of course, they will know you for who you are and not by your age. They will make judgment of if you are a possible prospect as a husband, not by your race, not by your age, not by your appearance, but how you take good care, how you make sure that she will be in good hands. Yeah. It's not about just you taking care of them, because once they can assure that she will be taken care of, she will going to give you twice that she's been receiving. Yeah. Or more than that. That is why it's hard to find love, but when you find love, it's hard to let go. Here is from Super One. I hear that Philippines can be dangerous in certain areas. Or are there any insects or animals I should be careful of while I'm there? Yes, some other cities are, I mean, areas in the Philippines are dangerous, especially to foreigners. But it's never been an issue to us when you travel with us, because you will be taken care of. Those cities that we are going to visit are secure. Especially Davao is one of the safest city in Asia. And then it's just a matter of common sense. For you to not walk alone in a dark aisle, for you to not walk alone in uh in a small area or a dark or only a isolated area. Yeah. So you will be, we were going to inform you as much as possible, so don't worry about that. Here's from Tom. I'm torn between planning to go to Cebu or to Shenzhen in China. What is the big difference? Yes, Tom. So the big difference is, of course, the language. The difference is that it's just Filipinos are more intimate, or I mean, intimate and passionate when it comes to love, or showy, yeah. And then Filipinos are um, more open-minded when it comes to family. Once in China, they are very strict, are very close relationship and family, and it's not easy to welcome a new members. Yeah. So it's not easy, or it's a challenging. So when it comes to family in the Philippines, when you became one, you became one. You will be treated as one, like that. Here is from Billy. Do Filipino parents have an issue with their children marrying a non-Catholic? It will never be an issue, Billy. It depends on the family, but most likely that won't be an issue. As long as you show the parents that you respect their beliefs and their Catholic values, as long as you don't push, or you don't ask for a demand for something that she already lived in and that she already believed in from since the beginning. So it's a matter of respect, Billy. So it won't never be an issue. Here is from Robbie. How much money I have to spend to marry a Philippine women? Well, if you married locally in the Philippines, I think it's just a matter of $100 or less for you to get all the documentations and have a simple wedding reception, or I mean, judge or mayor's approval, or like documentations like that. But it depends on if you it depends on, you can spend like 300,000 pesos for if you want a very fabulous and fantastic wedding in the Philippines. But as long as a range of $100 to at least 4 grand for you. It depends on what your plan in the future to marriage. But here's Felix. What would you say if the worst thing a guy can do while he is dating a Filipina? Worst thing a guy can do. Worst thing is when you mistreated her, when you put your hand, when you show when you put maltreated like that, especially in public, or even in the in isolated or in a private area, private places. So mistreating her, such as putting a hand on anywhere in her body, like that, is not a good. Yeah, it will be a bad deal. It would be ending of such a good relationship. Yeah. So please don't. Here is from Super One. Rana, I was just joking about Miss Philippines on your webpage. I have no idea if she is on your webpage. 128514. But if you can find her, that would be great. I will try, Super One, and just give me a call or give me an email. Here is from George. A Filipinas cat people or dog people? They are most likely dog people. Yeah. More on like 60% dog people, 40% cat people. Yeah. Here is from Ravi. Why should I marry Filipino women? How they are different? They are different because in exotic beauties, they are more passionate when it comes to relationship. They are more, it's family oriented, more beliefs from God, and strong, tight relationship from family, and of course from marriage itself. Here is from Gary. I plan to the end of my trip to go to Bantayan Island for 3 to 4 days. Is that area safe? Yes, Bantayan is safe and wonderful area. That would be great, Gary. I'm hoping to have you. I'm happy that you're planning on it. Here's from Caristala. Hi, Miss Rana. Hello, Caristala. She is 128522. Yes. Hi, how are you? Thank you for watching. Hello from Sly. Hi, Rana. Question. So many good-looking Filipinas looking for kano. Is it shortage of good Filipino man there? It's not shortage actually, but it's about their lack of commitment when it comes to marriage.
Hello, Miss Rana, and hello to all the guys around the world. You know me, I'm Jenny Marie, and my ID is 183440. And do you know what's better than meeting 100 plus women on the first night of the socials? Meeting another 100 plus women on the second night. That's right. As if meeting so many women in one evening wasn't enough. Now, this lucky...
It's a matter of internet connection. We are really sorry. Is it good? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. It's just a technical issue, so I hope you heard what I said. And just for a recap, we would like to share again this video of Dave, and please take a look, and I hope that you can help him, because as much as possible, our AFA family would like to extend our help to Dave's wife and her three pretty little kids. So please watch this.
Special video for you here today. Actually, it's probably one of the most difficult videos that I've ever had to do, but we think it's something that is important because it speaks to something that was very inspirational, I think, to everyone, and I think still is, and we want to talk about it today. And so 3 years ago, we did a very special video about their story because it was a really, really cool story. And actually, Joe, why don't you recap it for a little bit, because you got to know David very well. I've talked to him several times. He's a wonderful guy, but you've talked to both Dave and Nina.
David was on one of our tours back in 2018, and the girls in the office noticed that he wasn't interested in dating at all. So I sat down with him. He told me his story. He had previously lost his wife, and a few months later he lost his daughter, both to cancer. You know, my heart went out to him when he told me. So I didn't want to push him. So we figured we'd just we'd give him one of the girls to take him around, be a tour guide, that sort of thing. But he did go to the socials just to be with the guys. That was in Kyiv, and then we were going on to Poltava afterwards. And again, he didn't want to go to Poltava.
Yeah, he just wasn't going to go.
He just didn't want to go. He wanted to stay in Kyiv, and I convinced him to go. It's a nice small town. There's lots to see. So he went, and he went to the social that night. And again, wallflower. Wasn't interested in really dating too much. And then he met a woman there. He was introduced to, and it turned out she had a similar story. She lost her husband, and also to cancer. And it turned out that she lost her husband the same time he lost his wife and daughter to the same cancer too. So they had a lot in common. They spoke. She gave Dave his number, and the party was over that night. And Dave didn't call her, but she called him and demanded to know, why didn't you call me? He just thought, he said, well, I just thought we were just having a moment, nothing serious or anything. And she, I guess she convinced him otherwise, so they started correspondence. He went back, and to make a long story short, they ended up getting married. Right. He moved to Poltava, right, and they had a baby in 2019.
But this one struck a chord just for everything Joe just said, for both of their past, and then for them to find each other and come together was an amazing story. And I had a lot of you guys calling me, telling me how it touched you, how it inspired you, how it helped you. Unfortunately, David contracted COVID, and he was in the hospital for several weeks in Poltava because he moved there. He was living there with her, and their new family together with the newborn, and Nina had 2 young children, right, from a previous marriage, and David was in the process of adopting them, and then COVID struck, and he was in the hospital for I don't know, about 4 weeks or so, and they were trying to help him and do the best they can, but unfortunately he passed away just a couple days ago.
I've been speaking to her since he went into the hospital, and you're right. He was in the hospital for about 3 or 4 weeks. What's amazing is the day before it happened, she said that spoke to David. The blood work seems to be looking better. He was just he looks like he's getting it's getting better. Then it just worsened overnight, and the next morning she messaged me that he passed away. So yeah, I mean, we all know how hard it is to, it's hard here raising 3 kids on your own. I couldn't imagine raising 3 kids over in Ukraine. But yeah, I mean, whatever anyone can send in, I spoke to her, to let her know that we would like to do this, and she's really appreciated that we're able to do it. So, whatever you can give.
That they got to meet, they got to spend time together, they got to love each other, and I think we should celebrate that. I think that's just fantastic, right? And we shouldn't just think about, how it ended, because to me it hasn't ended. It's going to go on. They had a daughter together, and he made an impact on her other 2 children, yes. and they were all close. It's obvious from the photos and everything that you see. And so, be happy for them. And if you get any inspiration from this, that's great, because I think you should, because he was a big inspiration for me, even to see how he was able to go through, to carry on after the tragedy that he went through with his first wife and daughter. So to me, that's huge. It's inspirational, and it should be for all of us. All right, guys. Till next time, be safe out there, guys, okay? You just never know. Be thankful for all the time you got. You just never know. So be safe, and if we can help you in any way, feel free to give us a call. Thank you. We have a very special video for you here today. Actually, it's probably one of the most difficult videos that I've ever had to do, but we think it's something that is important because it speaks to something that was very inspirational.
For watching about Dave's story, and I hope you are all touched by his story, and it's been a wonderful yet tragic experience that they both met each other in Kiev and experienced the same thing that happens in their previous life, but in those positive experience they have in the past makes it more wonderful and makes it fulfilling when Dave found his wife in the present and up till now. I hope all of you guys, if you could, it is possible for you to help Dave's wife and her daughters to at least start over and give them a helping hand. And every small money counts. It will make big changes in their life, and it would be a great help to those who want to send their help. Please, you may send your donation to the GoFundMe by clicking the link located below the video, and the link is there no matter where you are watching. So please give your helping hand, and yeah, for God's grace and God will do the rest for you guys. So I hope you could help us extend the gratitude and extend any help that you can give for them. please. Thank you so much, guys. And you will be grateful. You will be blessed, of course. Here is, I would read one more message from Ravi. So please, if you have time, watch Ravi's video and get to know him more better. Here is from Ravi. My age is 27. I saw a Filipino woman in your website and her age is 36. She is single and don't have children. Will she marry me? Yes. For me, I don't know. It's a possibility she could marry you or she will not. It depends on your action. It depends on how will the dating goes with. So Ravi, don't close any of. It will be possible. It will be good at least to try because we don't want to have regrets in life. That's why at least you can show her her try and have a relationship with her and see where it goes, and or see if you are compatible. If because marriage is a big issue, as long as you are compatible and you let her know that age, she knows that age this does not matter, but it will be also depending on how you will show your feelings to her. Yeah. So fighting Ravi. Here is from Super One. My deepest condolence, guys. Yes, Super One from Dave. It's been a wonderful experience since he has been a member of this AFA family and a client since 2018, and as others also experience, they some are hesitant to go, but they went to our Ukraine tour, even if he's not that enthusiastic with meeting someone else because of what he just experienced in his previous wife and his daughter. But he never closed doors. He experienced and he went there, and a great coincidence that she met her wife and his wife, and had a wonderful kids. So please, I know you are touched. I am to feel touched. As a mother, I am grateful and that she found at least no, even if it's just 3 years of a relationship, but I know Dave doesn't regret anything. He is feel the thing he will probably regret is leaving her wife and small children's earlier. Yeah. Here is from Super One. Hi Rana, will there be any problems you can think of with the parents not accepting us foreigners dating their daughters? Any race? How can we make it work out easier for us? Yeah. Yeah, it's easier for you as to make it work. For of course, give time to family, to the parents to meet you. Give time to spend and get to know you better. They are really non-judgmental. They are acceptance. They won't judge you as long as you can show them that their daughter will be taken good care of, that their daughter will be respected, will be loved, and will be safe in your hands. Yeah. And just be approachable, smiling faces, of course. Show them that you care. Show them that you are becoming one of their family. Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for those wonderful questions. If you have more questions, please don't hesitate to call me at the phone number 623-570-8505, or or call our for our main office at 602-553-8178 or email me at afacebu.rana@gmail.com. I hope you are all you have a wonderful experience. I hope you all touched about Dave's story. Me too. It's been wonderful. It's been a family, and I hope we can all do the rest and stay safe, and of course be grateful of what we have. Life is too short to hold back, yeah, and live your life to the fullest. If it's possible that Philippines will be reopened, give yourself a chance to be there and hopefully meet your future wife sooner than later. Same as Dave's experience, it will never be too late. It's you have a chance, or you have the right to be happy as long as you give yourself a chance and be brave, be sincere, and hope every one of you guys can help each other. It's especially this COVID. It's been hard, but we stay positive. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you all have a great day.